I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Suck on that. Can't keep me down. At least not forever. DeWalt. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Okay, it's the DCD. DeWalt. Check it. The DCD1007. DeWalt DCD. This is the DeWalt DCD1007 1007. I got this DCD one, you know what I'm saying. I had the DCD 99999. I sold it in record time. Traded up to the DCD 1007. Came out recently. Let me tell you something. Comes with an 8-hour battery. Look at this thing. This is huge. It's huge. Forget about it. It's awesome. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. It's got a light. Oh, it's blinded by the lights. Blinded by the lights. You know that song, baby? Look at that. Foreigner. Blinded by the lights. Ripped up in the douche. In the douche and douche. Something about douches in the middle of the night. I don't know. Sounds a little crazy. Specs on this thing. I just want to tell you something. This is not going to be one of those drill videos where you see me drill some holes or do the specs power. 275 holes per charge. Drills lots of holes basically. Comes with an 8-hour battery. I bought a 6-hour battery, got it for like 85 bucks on sale. Why are batteries so much more expensive now? Now I'm paying $85 for a 6-hour battery. I don't know. Look at this. Comes with an 8-hour. That's a good battery. Adjustable LED. It's adjustable. It moves. Come on. 1/2-inch chuck, of course. Now, it's got rotation shutdown, okay? Which the Makita 40 volt did not have, as evidenced by the kickback and drill flying out of my hand and landing 10 feet away on the garage floor. Shame on you, Makita. Let's talk about functionality. It does drilling, it does screwing, it does flexing in front of your inferiors on how manly you are to own the newest, baddest hole installer on the market, a market flooded with products from all corners of China. They're all from China. Oh, they're from China. Quite frankly, they're from China. It's got 3 speeds. It's yellow, another feature. It's the shortest one yet. I'm talking like this way, okay? Unless you include the atomic thing, but we're not going to talk about the atomic drill. What an ironic name for something. 1,530 watts of power. If you're into power, come on. I mean, so you do the math. That translates into 35% more power than Milwaukee. It's 48% faster than Milwaukee. Suck on that, you Milwaukee soy boys. It's got a special chuck. But that's probably some poor kid's nickname, Special Chuck. Maybe you should give him the Milwaukee drill and give this to a real man. It's Tool Connect ready. So if you want to buy the chip and you swing that way, I mean, I don't trust robots, but it's your funeral. I'm sure you've seen the videos out there. I'm sure you've seen them showing you just how good this really is. I was hoping to pick one of these up when I had to settle for the Makita 40 volt because this wasn't out yet. And I should have waited. Sold the Makita, took me 2 weeks to line up a buyer. I think before I even finished the marketplace ad, this thing would be sold. It's not quite, but almost. It's that good. You know what I mean? I sold the 999 in record time. This one, you know, I think people would line up for this thing. So there you have it. As I walked away from mounting our Christmas star on the fence, I realized just how much better the DeWalt felt in my hand than the Makita did. There's just no comparison. And compared to every other drill I've ever had, it stands out. Even compared to my experimental days with Milwaukee. But let's not talk about those days. I mean, I'd like to thank my wife for her understanding in that phase. Yeah, but I drink real milk now, so yeah. Folks, let's face it. You can use a host of drill brands. Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, Hart, Metabo, Hitachi, Metabo Flex, Bosch, Skill, Craftsman, Hikoki, Ryobi, Rigid, Bauer, Festool, Honda, Astroglide. And for most applications, you'll be just fine. But if you're looking for the ultimate, it's the DeWalt DCD1007. So take that Milwaukee to the pawn shop and get a DeWalt today. I'm here in my garage. I've got poor lighting. No frills, nothing, but just honest opinions on a wonderful product that I've been interested in, and I've been involved with Milwaukee and Makita and DeWalt and a few others, and touched them all, and I actually have never felt anything that feels like this. And I thought when I was holding on to the Makita that I really was onto something, but when you grab a hold of this thing, the way that it feels in your hand, it's just like nothing else. It's a drill special enough to prompt me to name it. And that's how I know it's really special, at least for me. Somebody out there must know what I'm talking about. And it may be silly to name, some people name cars, some people name, the only drill that's really ever, the only manufacturer that's ever made a drill that I've actually felt like naming, that I've really gone attached to, would be DeWalt. And I just don't know why. But the power on this thing, it's really unparalleled, and I've seen the videos. I'll go test it in real life. It just, the DCD1007 was amazing, especially with that big flexible battery. This thing, you get the 6 Ah or the 8 Ah, even larger battery than that, you're gonna be great, but it's just that good. If I add that new, quieter impact to my collection, I think I'll have everything I need. But seriously, this does not have that silly electronic chuck like the Makita did. This has got, do the kickback thing, which the Makita didn't do. The Makita did some weird things with the chuck. You put your foot on the gas there, and then you go to tighten it down, right? You tighten it down, right? It doesn't keep going. Sometimes it would just keep going, it wouldn't stop. You could, almost like, when you try to kick over an engine and it just glug, 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 that kind of thing. That's what, hey, glug, glug, yeah. So, there's a lock. It's got the 3-speed gearbox like a lot of the DeWalts I have gotten now. 3-speed gearbox like is common with DeWalts. Of course you get the battery meter. That's old technology at this point. But first I didn't know what to think of it. They got the silver. I wasn't a big fan, but it's hard to describe, but it's a thing of beauty, it really is. And to know that I'm out on a job site, that I am taken care of, I have got all that I need. Oh, look at that. Maybe it's not stupid. Are we on to something, DeWalt? Let's check it out. Oh, check it out. What is this? It's what is that? You can hold on here. You can hold on here. I don't know, I kind of like it. Now, here's the big test. Okay, you've beaten Makita already, DeWalt, because you did not have this kind of choice. You couldn't put it where you want it. And look what DeWalt has done. Perfect. I mean, because you have options. You could put it, I would imagine, however you like it. And this is something, oh, I'm telling you, this Makita, what? Who? Makita, what? DeWalt, and I'll tell you, this is beautiful. When you want the sissy bar, if you need assisted by a piece of metal, which sometimes you need, DeWalt has got to be, look at this. You've got to see it. Gives you options. Look at that. Imagine what you can do. You can get the perfect angle. And I was overhead driving those lag bolts. Hey, all right. I was overhead driving those lag bolts and I was thinking, I don't like this angle. I wish I could be a little different. The DeWalt has you covered. And that is no joke. It's amazing. Yeah, my wife's like, you can't sell it, don't sell it, you can't sell this one. I don't think I'm selling this one. Oh.